This is your feeder and stock report for Tuesday, April 21st. Information provided on this report is supplied by various auction marts throughout Alberta. In reference to the following prices, producers are reminded to check with individual markets on current prices and trends. Prices quoted include top quality cattle only. In Central Alberta Monday, steers 900 plus 464 to 472, 8 to 900 512 to 535, 7 to 800 547 to 590, 6 to 700 621 to 675, 5 to 600 682 to 755, 4 to 500, $7.95 to $8.80, 3 to 400, $9.50 to $10. Heifers 900 plus 421 to 444, 8 to 900, 461 to 478, 7 to 800, 496 to 529, 6 to 700, 550 to 630, 5 to 600, 620 to 634, 4 to 500, 717 to 755, 3 to $408 to $860. Alberta Direct Cattle Sales Monday saw no new trade report. This week's show list has been compiled with volume smaller than the previous week. This week we are dealing with a very current cash offering. Last week on a cash-to-cash basis, Alberta Fed prices were at an $8 discount against the U.S. market. Steer carcass weights have come off their highs, however that has not been the case for heifers. Heifer carcass weights increased 3 pounds to average 910 pounds, a new record high. In the cow trade in Central Alberta Monday, D1 and 2 cows 236 to 254, D3 cows 215 to 230. Bulls in Central Alberta yesterday brought 260 to 272. In the U.S., there is no new trade report, and significant trade will likely be delayed until the second half of this week. Asking prices are poorly defined, but are expected to start out in the low 250s on a live basis. 4-state show list volumes have been reported smaller. USDA released its April 1st cattle on feed report last Friday, and it was viewed as neutral, as placements and marketings were right in line with expectations. Feedlot placements for the month of March were 7% lower than last year. This is the second smallest March placement volume since the early 1990s. The only year that was smaller was back in 2020 during COVID. At the start of April, all cattle on feed inventories are steady to larger than last year, except Texas, Colorado, and Arizona. National bone average 329.83 dressed. The nearby Canadian dollar at 8:30 this morning was trading at 73.50, up 3 basis points. On the Chicago Mercantile Exchange and mid-session trade, live cattle futures are as follows: April 250 up 40, June 246.27 up 70, August 242.15 up 55. This is Dallas Rodger with Canfax reporting for the Alberta beef producers.